Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions day after day without really knowing why? Like you wake up, go to work, come home, and repeat, but something feels missing. In today's world, it's so easy to get caught up in the noise. Social media, endless notifications, news headlines, and to-do lists that never seem to end. It's like we're constantly being pulled in 100 different directions, and somewhere along the way, we lose sight of what really matters. But deep down, we all crave something more. We want to know that our lives have meaning, that there's a reason we're here. We want to feel like we're living with purpose. So, what is purpose? It's a big word, and it can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Purpose isn't always about saving the world or achieving something huge. Sometimes, it's found in the small, everyday moments, like helping a friend through a tough time, pursuing a hobby that lights you up, or just being fully present with the people you love. It's about aligning what you do with what you care about, with what makes you feel alive. And the best part, you don't have to have it all figured out right now. Finding your purpose is a journey, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. But here's the thing, in a world that's always telling you who to be and what to do, it's hard to hear your own voice. We're bombarded with messages about what success looks like, what we should want, and how we should live. It's like everyone else is shouting, and your own thoughts get drowned out. That's why the first step to discovering your purpose is to turn down the noise. I'm not saying you have to delete all your apps or move to a cabin in the woods though. Hey, if that's your thing, go for it. What I mean is, you need to create space for yourself to think, to feel, and to listen to what's inside you. Start by asking yourself some simple questions. What makes me feel alive? What are my strengths? What do I care about deeply? Don't worry if the answers aren't crystal clear right away. This isn't a test, and there's no rush. Just let yourself explore. Maybe you love solving problems, and that's why you feel fulfilled at work. Or maybe you feel most at peace when you're out in nature, and that's a clue to something bigger. These little moments of joy or satisfaction are like breadcrumbs leading you toward your purpose. Another way to tune into your purpose is to practice being present. I know, mindfulness is a buzzword these days, but there's a reason for it. When you're fully engaged in the moment, whether you're having a conversation, working on a project, or even just washing the dishes, you start to notice what feels right. You might realize that you love creating things, or that you feel most fulfilled when you're helping others. These are all clues. Purpose often reveals itself when we're not distracted, when we're paying attention to what's happening right now. And here's something important to remember. It's okay not to have all the answers. In fact, some of the most purposeful lives are lived by people who embrace uncertainty. They see the unknown as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to discover new things about themselves. So, if you're feeling lost or unsure, that's not a sign that you're failing, it's a sign that you're on the path. Finding your purpose isn't about reaching a final destination. It's about being open to the journey. Let me tell you about Sarah. For years, Sarah thought her purpose was to climb the corporate ladder. She worked long hours, chased promotions, and did everything she was supposed to do. But after a while, she started feeling empty. She was successful on paper, but something was missing. Then, one day, she volunteered to mentor a young colleague, and something clicked. She realized that what truly fulfilled her wasn't the title or the paycheck. It was helping others grow. Now, she's a full-time mentor, and she's never felt more aligned with her purpose. Or take John, who spent his whole career in finance. When he retired, he felt lost, like his purpose had vanished with his job. But then he started volunteering at a local animal shelter, and everything changed. He found joy in caring for the animals and connecting with the community. It wasn't what he expected, but it gave him a sense of meaning he hadn't felt in years. These stories show that purpose can come from unexpected places, and it can change over time. What gives you meaning today might not be the same in 5 years, and that's okay. Your purpose isn't set in stone, it evolves as you do. The key is to stay curious and open to new possibilities. Now, I want to make something clear. Your purpose is unique to you. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. What works for someone else might not work for you, and that's perfectly fine. Don't compare your journey to others. What matters is that it feels right for you. Maybe your purpose is to be the best parent you can be, or to create art that inspires others, or to make your community a better place. It doesn't have to be grand or impressive to be meaningful. So, how do you start? Well, here's a simple practice. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect. Ask yourself, What made me feel good today? What did I enjoy? What felt meaningful? It could be as small as a conversation with a friend or as big as finishing a project. Over time, you'll start to see patterns. Maybe you'll notice that you feel most fulfilled when you're learning something new or when you're making others laugh. These patterns are clues to your purpose. Another thing you can do is to try new things. Sometimes, we don't know what lights us up until we step out of our comfort zone. Take a class, volunteer, or pick up a hobby you've always been curious about. You might discover a passion you didn't know you had, and that can be a powerful step toward finding your purpose. And remember, it's okay to take small steps. You don't have to quit your job or make a drastic change overnight. Purpose can be found in the little things, too. Maybe it's starting your day with a gratitude practice or setting aside time each week to do something you love. These small actions add up, and they can help you feel more connected to your purpose. If you're feeling overwhelmed, that's normal. The world is noisy, and it's easy to get distracted. But here's the truth. You have everything you need inside you to find your purpose. It's already there, waiting for you to discover it. All you need to do is create the space to listen. So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. Your purpose matters. It's not just a nice to have. It's what makes life feel rich and meaningful. And you deserve that. You deserve to wake up each day with a sense of direction, knowing that what you do has value. It might take time, and that's okay. Be patient with yourself and trust that every step you take is bringing you closer to where you're meant to be. Thank you for being here, for listening, and for being open to this journey. Remember, you're not alone. We're all figuring it out together. And if you ever feel lost, just come back to this moment. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what feels right for me right now? That's where your purpose begins.